G'day guys, Ballistic Ape here, and welcome to a brand new Fortnite video. So guys, in today's video, we are going to be going through the 5 different levels of ramp rushing techniques within Fortnite. So there's plenty of different ways to ramp rush, guys, but these are just going to be the main 5 ways that I think you can do, ranging from the easiest one, which is going to be level 1 of course, to the absolute hardest one that I can't even do, which is level 5. So as always guys, make sure you drop a like on this video. Let's try and smash 150 likes in today's video, and I'll definitely be uploading more content like this. So without further ado, let's jump into the first ramp rushing technique here guys, and this is so simple. I'm pretty sure everyone can do this. It's just the plain old double ramp technique. This is such a really good technique. It only costs 20 materials per block that you go up, so it's really cheap. But the huge downside to this, of course, is that the enemy can easily shoot out of the bottom of your ramps, as seen here. They need to break through 2 structures to knock you down, and that is definitely not what you want. And jumping onto the second level of ramp rushing, guys, this is going to be the double wall, double ramp technique. And this is probably the most common one in Fortnite, as it is really easy to do and also very effective against enemies that are like shooting at you from above, because that wall just adds an extra layer that they have to shoot through. And on top of this, it's only 40 materials per block that you go up. And to do this second level, guys, you just want to do like a little circular pattern with your mouse. And this is what I usually do here. I'd place down 2 ramps and then put the 2 walls underneath them. And that seems like a pretty easy way to do it, I think. So I'm just going to slow it down for you now, guys. You just want to place 2 ramps and then in a circle pattern, you just want to keep going around. That's pretty much all there is to it, guys. There's 2 ramps and then 2 walls underneath them, and you should end up with a really nice double ramp, double wall pattern there. And as I was saying, the good thing about this technique, it is really hard to shoot out if the player is above you. As you can see here, there's like so many different walls blocking the ramp underneath. They have to shoot out about 4 different structures here to eventually break through ramp. And that's going to buy you heaps of time to get up and hopefully kill them. And moving on to our third technique here, guys. This is level 3. I haven't actually seen this one in game yet, but it is so simple. I don't know why more people do this, because it is really easy to build and it's pretty effective. This one's going to be the double ramp and the single wall technique here. And as you can see, it takes like 3 different structures to shoot out. So it is a very strong type of wall. So here's how you'd build it normally. I usually put down the bottom ramp first and then move my mouse up very quickly. And that allows you to do the double ramping technique here. And it's really strong, guys. I recommend you try this one out, as not many people do it. So I'm just going to slow it down here. You want to place down your ramp, your wall, and then just move your mouse up very quickly after you place that bottom ramp there. It takes a little bit of practice at first because it is a really weird ramp shape, but once you get it down, it is really easy to do. And the only real downside to this one is that it does cost 60 materials if you are doing the double ramp, and 30 materials if you're doing the single ramps, just to move up 1 block. But if you're getting kills with the ramp and getting back your materials, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alrighty, jumping into our 4th level of ramp rushing now, guys. We're going to be looking at the ramp, wall, and floor technique. And this one you usually see FaZe Tfue doing a lot. He loves to do this one, and you can see why, because it is a very powerful ramp rush, guys. You have to shoot through so many structures to get through it. But the downside is that it's very expensive to build, and it can be pretty hard if you are a new player to get this ramp technique down. And to build this 4th level technique here, guys, I usually put down the 2 ramps first and then the floors underneath it, and then finishing off with the walls at the end there. And as you can see here, I usually just spam it, hold in turbo build, and press all the buttons down, and it usually works out pretty well. As you can see here, I built that really fast. I wasn't sprinting, but you guys can probably sprint if you do get better at it. So now we're doing a shooting test here. As you can see here, it is protected from the bottom as well. That is why it's a really good ramp to build. Alrighty guys, now we are jumping into the 5th technique here. This is the hardest technique in the game in my opinion. This is probably the hardest one. I have seen someone do it before on Reddit, but it is going to be the double ramp, wall, and floor technique. This one is incredibly hard to build. I personally can't even build it. It is that hard, but it does use like 80 materials per block that you go up. So guys, this probably take a lot of practice for you to learn properly, but what you want to do is make sure you put down the 2 ramps there after you put down the walls, so that way you can put the floors and then the other ramps on top again. So I'm only doing it slowly here, but if you guys practice a lot and get better, you can probably get really fast at doing it and become an extremely good builder with this. All right, let's move on to the shooting test now. This one is going to be so hard to shoot down. You have to shoot down 6 blocks as a minimum to break that ramp. And by that time, you probably already built over them and already shooting at the enemy, so that shouldn't be a problem. So anyway, guys, that has been the 5 different levels of ramp rushing techniques in Fortnite. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like down below and subscribe to this channel, because I probably will be making a couple more videos like this in the future if you guys did enjoy this one. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.